Hiya, Renee Jones here from Pack Your Own Bag. 9 years ago, I'd not only all but abandoned my New Year's goal, but in April, I had to buy a bigger size. It was mortifying. The year of 2012 was going to be my year. I was going to lose the weight. I'd lost some of it before, but this was going to be different. Yes, it was. I wanted it to be different, but honestly, I had no idea of how to make it last. See, I'd been on the diet yo-yo for 40 years already. I'd used the pills and special powders, recipes, and I'd worked out hard and consistently at times. And I'd lose some, and it would last for a little while before that slow creep back up started again. This time, however, I was motivated by a significant birthday. I was motivated by the unhappy prospect of being stuck or larger forever. I'd watched my mother struggle all my life. She did pretty well, but when she gave up, she gave up. And she'd just get larger and larger. And I did not want that. I knew how it happened. I'd sabotage my good efforts in nutrition with emotional eating. I'd do great for a few days or weeks, and then something would happen, and I'd need to soothe myself with food. Cue the beating up of self, which required more soothing, which ended any pretense of diet, and I'd return to my old pattern of eating. Somehow it hadn't occurred to me that I could actually address the emotional eating part. I just thought that was normal. I didn't have to be stuck with that forever. It had occurred to me that I could not do it on my own. I can buy the programs and videos and all the rest of it, but like many of you, we will move heaven and earth to help someone else. But we just need some external accountability to do something for ourselves. Guess what? That's not a flaw. It's just how we're wired. I also knew a friend or a family member couldn't do it for me. We tried that way too often already. To create real and lasting change for myself, my first step was to hire someone to help me both work through the emotional stuff that drove me to food for soothing, and to hold me accountable to my goal, to help me create the habits that would sustain it. How about you? Have you tried dieting many times? Have you just about had it with the diet yo-yo? It's not just another diet. It's changing your lifestyle, which will make it easier, I promise. When we overcome emotional eating, we can cultivate good habits rather than holding on to the ones that trap us in the past. So are you ready to overcome your emotional eating so you can shed that extra weight for good? If you'd like a gentle way to start, check out my new group coaching program at packyourownbag.com/group. Spend 8 weeks with me and a group of others who want to overcome emotional eating. I'm opening 2 groups, Tuesday evenings at 6:30 Central and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Central. Now, I can only take 12 people per group, so I can give you all adequate attention. So don't hesitate. We start on May 4th and on May 6th. Go to packyourownbag.com/group. Come spend some time with me. All the best.